Shades. I'd wake up every morning and before I start each day, I take a drag of last night's cigarette, smoldering in its tray. Down a little something and then be on my way. Dun 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 dun. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Earth 2 VV update video, OMI as well. Obviously, guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. As the title suggests, I did it. I sold the last of my Bitcoin, and in conjunction with Aria Realty, I will clap it up for him for being just absolute bro, absolute brother. This is why I gave him some top shelf whiskey the other day in Manhattan on Labor Day, because he helps me buy OMI. I'm sorry for my hair being like this, but 103 million. I got 103 million. And yeah, that was I wasn't 100% sure how much I had because you know all these different wallets. I was like, all right, well I know I have about this much and about this much, but I'd sent him a bunch of money over the past couple of days. I wasn't sure where he was buying at. I was like, okay, well, you know, it could be like 101, and it was like, all right, well, if he bought after it mooned, it's probably maybe like 101 or something. But I have 103, so that's really good. The goal is to actually get a little bit more next week, or even by the end of the week. Because I still do have like 1/10 of a Bitcoin left, and then I have some Pokemon card sales that I'm selling as well. That is going to be here. That the funds should be here in my account. I'm going to say in the next like 48, 72 hours. So I should get one or two more million by the end of probably by Monday. And when that happens, like I said, if the price stays down here. If you're watching, I forget the name of it, but I'm gonna go and find out for you guys because I go and I've mentioned him multiple. Crypto Rain. So Crypto Rain had a video, and it was about the hottest. Yeah, it's called Analysis with Paul on Hottest Altcoins. I don't even like it. And it was a couple of hours ago again, but Crypto Rain, and Crypto Rain has this really cool channel where he brings in like another analyst, and as you see over here, he's going over a OMI, and the guy who's just a professional stock analyst, he really loves it. He thoroughly enjoys the fact like, oh, this is about to, and what he says is that where a OMI is going to go is that it's going to mirror what it did down here. So in the next couple of months it'll go back. He says the next couple of months it'll go back up to 1 penny. I think that goes next month. You know, obviously we have immutable. And if you get a look at the, what do you call it? If you go and take a look at the thumbnail, we had somebody called Ivan Loza says, will you allow us to transfer your serial killers from veve into OpenSea? And Ron English answers, says, they are working on that. So not only do we have the Frank Kozik with the Labbits, we do have these guys. So as soon as I saw that, as soon as that was sent to me, or I think I might have seen it on Facebook, I did a thing, and I originally did have the Frank Kozik, the Labbit. I did wind up getting that full set, because when I saw that Ron English Serial Killers Series 2 is coming on Saturday, and I'll do another video about that during the week. And these guys started to go up, and I know it's because I have them. I was like, oh, they started to go up, so I immediately know that because Kozik, where'd it go? Yeah, because Kozik is going to have a Series 2 as well. I immediately went and got this set. I already had the ultra rare for that, but I was like, oh, this is great. This is amazing. So I did that. As far as Earth 2 goes, I was just coming from Guidebook Gaming. Guidebook Gaming is, like I said, they do these live streams every single day for Earth 2, and they go and they talk about news, talk about me, and they talk about pretty much everyone, just what's going on in the community. They are going to be on board for Sunday's giveaway. Maxwell Cook is doing 4 giveaways now. Maxwell Cook is doing 2 Marvel Mighties. I'm sorry, he's doing 2 Steve Rogers and 2 Sam Wilsons. We got VV Darklink's Fantastic 4 Rare Comic. Mass Murders is doing 3. Freddie Mercury is doing a What If comic. Wraithax is doing 2 VV things, and then 1 for State 1 property. Squid Cat is doing a Bucky Barnes. I'll be doing some Randy Chavez NFTs that bear the Earth 2 logo, because they are given that blessing by the Earth 2 company, and some tiles in Chaveztopia as well. Link down below for Chaveztopia. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty sweet giveaway on Sunday, combining both of the things that I love. And like I said, Earth 2 I will not sell. I could go and get another 7-8 million OMI right now if I want to with Earth 2, but if I sold everything, but I cannot do that. I will not do that, because I believe that potential is really, really big. It's not there. OMI's got so much coming in the pipeline in the next couple months. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I think I was watching Crypto R Us like just before this. Crypto R Us is I was the one that we're partnered with, and he's saying that as Bitcoin goes up to 100 grand before the end of this year, like could happen relatively quickly in the next couple months. He said that some of these altcoins could 4, 8, 10, 20x. That's exactly what he says. Like, yeah, Bitcoin goes up, about 100 grand for the end of this year, and probably even higher, but let's say 100 grand minimum. And yeah, we used to see these altcoins going 4, 8, 10, 20x, no lot, endless. Like, so obviously I've said before, 3 to 5 cents is my base case. If we're going like super ultra bull case for OMI. Originally I said 10. Like, if you go way back, well, not way back, a couple months ago, I was saying 10 cents by the end of the year, and 3 cents was my bear case. My bear case is 1 cent now, but yeah, base case 3 to 5 cents. But bull case, I would like super bull case, like 8 to 10 cents. And again, I could be wrong, but again, we have all of this growth, so much freaking growth, and I'm sure I've said this in a video before where we have from in March, in 13 days. So in 2 weeks, we went from 0.0024 to 0.0013, or I'm sorry, to 0.013. So we 5x'd in 2 weeks. Back when there was nobody here, it was a barren, deserted wasteland of near extinction. The app was glitchy, and we had all that. So yeah, it was a no-brainer to sell everything. And I mean literally everything. Like I said, 1/10 of the Bitcoin left. Because I had a full Bitcoin up until like recently, like 2-3 days ago, and Ari Realty really helped me out with that. So he's a brother. I feel bad for some people that never joined the military and got that brotherly love. So I'm going to go and do some questions now. Noah Guitar says Pokemon, my EPL, and check out Game of Thrones Castle, Pokemon to the Moon. And Nomad with Guitar will get this first edition PSA 10 Blaine's Charizard because he's been paying me in gems. And yeah, these gems are going to be, I don't know what I'm going to get next. I have debated about next week when I sell some more cards, either getting a third him, second Harley Quinn, like the one that's super rare, it's 500 of them. Maybe like a Bubbles and Professor Utonium. Maybe a, Da Vinci has flipped Eddie Russo. Eddie Russo is about 2,800 gems, for that first Batman ever, and Da Vinci's 2,900 right now. That being said, if I had the choice, I would rather get that Eddie Russo Batman than even if it was $100 more, like the other way. Like it was $3K for Eddie Russo Batman and 2,900 for Da Vinci, which it's not. Da Vinci is outpacing Eddie Russo Batman right now. I would still do the Eddie Russo Batman even if it was $100 more than Da Vinci. And I say that because that is the first drop ever. That is the first ultra rare on the first drop of DC, of Batman. Now, the first appearance is obviously the Todd McFarlane Batman, but that has 7,500 of them, which is a lot. But I would rather get that. But even still, that's still almost 5. Actually, that is more than 5 times the amount of mints that came out than him. Him only has 300 mints. And again, when there's only like 12 or 13 of them. And again, I'm telling you guys this when I might get him. What do you call it? Next week. Once I get a little more. Let's see what we got here on the him. Again, Bubbles. I should get. I don't have a Bubbles yet. I don't have a Professor Utonium yet. I should get those, but I'm not. I haven't yet. Where the fudge did he go? Okay. So him is now. There's only 12 of them for sale. 3,900. So, yeah. Ethan Youngberg says, I got EPL Nightclub X. Ooh, Rated X. If everyone's seen that movie, Rated X, that is so hysterical. That is so funny. Oh, water is the most epic beverage ever. Foos Magoo says, Randy, what's good, bro? What's up, Foos Magoo? How's it going, man? Dylan says, Randy Bo Bandy. If anyone's seen American Horror Story, where they do like Anna, Bonana, but like they do that like that music number in the second season. It's really good. It's really fun. They had you could tell they had a good time with it. Mike Squire says, you're an I, you're an I, you're an I, you're an I. I don't know what that means. Daniel White says, hi, Randy. Hey, what's going up? Howdy, Ginferno. I don't know, like, nobody ever calls me out on it, but whenever I go, like, oh, howdy. It's from Toy Story, where the shark, he's wearing Woody's hat. So he's, look, I'm Woody. Howdy. But, like, nobody ever gets the reference. Like, I don't, like, my comedic gold is wasted on these people that I call my friends. But I feel like Ginferno 3 gets it. Maxwell Cook says, what's up? Smash that like button. Yeah, everyone smash that like button for Maxwell Cook. X Falcon X, that Fire Boom. Yeah, 103 million. Yeah, Kurt, 100 million. Congrats. 103 million. So I have, because I'm trying to get so many NFTs right now. So I do have my 29 set complete because I did buy the Frank Kozik Labbits. Completed that set. I feel like I should be pretty good in the Master Collector program, having that many sets. It cost me like $30-something thousand to get those. Insane. I don't know if I really want to spend OMI on NFTs because I have so many of them already, so many sets complete. But what I still might do is out of that 3 that again, hopefully I have 5. Hopefully I have 105, by next week. But what I want to do, and also I'm going to be streaming tomorrow at about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll let you guys know. For the drop tomorrow, first appearance of Natasha Romanoff. Special place in my heart for her because I was engaged to a girl named Natasha Reshetnikova. Natasha Romanoff, Natasha Reshetnikova, Natasha Reshetnikova was she wasn't like Russian special forces or anything. She's half Russian, half Ukraine. Knew Sambo, was qualified on more weapons than I was. It's just my real life Black Widow. Anyway. I forget what I was saying before this. What was it? Oh yeah. So hopefully if I have, let's say 105 million by like next week, hopefully before we moon. And if that were to happen, I would do 2 million in the Veveverse. So 2 million OMI buying land in the Veveverse whenever allowed to, probably December. And then 3 million would be sold next year for, the one would be the Cybertruck, one would be taxes, and one would be for an apartment, and that, so not only for the last month and security deposit for the apartment, but also, let's say we're, like 5 to 7 cents by that point. Let's say it's 10 grand for all that, like not, to furnish it, maybe, let's say 10 grand. That extra like $40,000 to $50,000, that's going to be my living expenses for most, if not all, of next year. And I want to do that because I don't want to dig into this. I do believe that this does go to $1, and I've said this a lot before, well before the end of the decade, like end of 2027, maybe even before then, and that's $100 million. I can't like I can't not try for that. So yeah, and then maybe with staking and everything, maybe I could flip some comics or NFTs, whatever, as I buy them. I don't know. I'll keep you all posted. Grazik Krukbayev says, congrats. Why, thank you. Serge Steele says, sup, homie? Sup, Serge Steele? Uzmagood says, my house is Ravenclaw. Also, Ravenclaw gang. Hetman says, Omi to the moon. Hetman says, congrats on 100 million. Omi, thank you. Maxwell says, don't miss that Women X Veve is talking with Alex Saturday. Ooh. I hope that's not going to be in the drop because I love the Women X Veve. Those guys are really, really good. Thank you guys for 25 likes. That means the world. But on Saturday, we do have that Serial Killer Season 2 drop. Again, I said I will be doing a video on that as well when more information comes out. Justin says congrats. Maxwell says congrats. Foosmagoo says congrats on 103 million. Thanks, Foosmagoo. It means a lot. Maxwell Cook says, Omi has been a roller coaster the past 24 hours, but staying fairly consistent. Yeah, it's going up and down like this, but it is staying within a thing there. George17 says, Dan Lee livestream today was a total downer. LOL. How will Omi overcome a whale dumping his billions? It may take 2 years to cash that out. What did he mention on his stream? Like, did he mention that a whale's cashing out? Um, okay, have him cash out. Yeah. I mean, let some long term hodlers get in. Josh B says CX coin is mooning. Not 100% sure what CX coin is. Milham says, "What up, Randy? Yo, what up, Milham? How's it going?" Justin says, "Wow, you are thinking there won't be another dip." There could be. I just wanted to get this on the off chance that it moons like next week. It could very well go back down to 0.0035. I don't think it will. Well, no, it could. It could. Let me see why. It is. Let's go to coinranking.com and see what they got over the last 3 months. I guess we have a support line of about 0.0033835. Around that point. But then we also have another support line of 0.00 like 239, 24, whatever that. But I don't think we really go below 0.0035 or 338. If we do go back down again, I just don't. I just don't see that. I mean, we do have, looking over the past year, or let's say the last couple months, 0.0047, 0.00489. Coin ranking is actually not that good. I don't want to do that. Let me show you the CoinGecko version over the past. Let's do 90 days. I am not really I mean, obviously we have big resistance at 0.00489, give or take. If it goes past that 0.0049 and goes to like half a penny and above, it's off to the heckin' races if we do that. But I'm seeing a lot of consolidation. I just see a lot of. Hang on, I don't know what this. So I get so many messages. I should really turn airplane mode on for this. But you do see a lot of support at the 0.0033 level. So if it does dip there, cool. And that's probably what'll happen if we do not get past that 0.0049 part. Like I said, if we don't, we have one more chance to fill our bags like over the next week and a half, 2 weeks before we go up. But it moved a lot. Let's say over the last 30 days. That's a really quick recovery that we have there. Like going up there, dipping, and then going back is a really quick recovery, considering that the last time we did that, going up, the recovery, it took a really long time for us to get back. It took, how long was that? It took almost 2 months to go from, one high to the other. And now we just did this in literally a week. So if it does go, it'll dip back down for like a week, maybe, before that moons. Milham, because congrats on the 100 million OMI. Well, thank you. So it says, how is the Saturday drop? How much is the Saturday drop? We don't know the details yet of the Saturday drop. I will make a video on that probably Thursday or Friday, whenever that comes out. veve Darklink, give me that arrow. Cheers, veve Darklink. Heaven says, Earth 2 for life. Earth 2 for life. Brandy and H says, hi, Randy, and hi, Babe Milham. You guys are great. You guys sit next to each other in different rooms. I don't know. Hetman says, OMI need to be listed on Binance, Coinbase, and other exchanges to fly high. That'll definitely be a major catalyst, and I would say that happens. I would hope that happens in November. A switch over to Immutable X will be in like 3 weeks, give or take. And once that happens, then we have that token swap. They do have to figure out, and they have to let us know, hey, send your tokens here so that we can exchange them and give you brand new tokens going from the Go chain and then going on to the Ethereum blockchain. So yeah. But after they get on the Immutable, it should really be like in a month. So if they do it, let's say early October, the first, second week of October, we get on Ethereum blockchain, we should be on major exchanges like within a month. And again, Coinbase and Binance, those they might save those for like late November, early December, or maybe even early next year. But a KuCoin, Kraken, or Gemini are some places that are fine. Like that's how you just get more. Again, getting everything all in at once, you probably don't want to, but I like the fact that they're doing everything a little bit away from each other. It's not all in like the same week. It'll hopefully, I hope not. We have major catalyst to major catalyst to major catalyst, and that'll give us room for down day here or there, which again you do need. Milham says, hi, sweetie Brandy. OMI Queen says 3 cents is looking harder and harder to reach with whales dumping. I'm feeling super discouraged again. It is not. It is not. I would say, again, 3 to 5 cents is my base case by the end of the year, and that's the lower end of my base case. I see that being very, very achievable. Not easily, but I see that being very, very achievable by the end of the year. Horst Schlama says, should I buy another million at this price? I am. I am. So like I don't know if that helps you. Moving on. Joseph says, what happened on Daniel's stream? I don't know. Apparently, he was talking with a whale, and he made it private. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, but apparently somebody said that he was talking with a whale, and the whale said he was going to dump. I don't know. And Justin says, if you have fun now about whales dumping, you won't survive these swings. Yeah, I mean, I check. I spend more time than I would like to admit checking the prices, going on Twitter, checking everyone's like tweets, and just in the veve app as well. I spend so much time on there; it's ridiculous. But that being said, it's if you could set it and forget it, you'll be good. Heaven says whales dump for a reason. They try to shake the weak hands, force the price to go down, then they come in again. That's true. That's true. Maxwell Cook says bubbles will go up to. Many people will want the whole trio, and she has the least number of mints. That is a good point too. And when he's talking about bubble, it's not like an NFT bubble, like bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. Yeah. So I would say that bubbles would have it's the most in that set in the series 2 of Powerpuff Girls, but yeah, she's gonna be the most popular just because she has the least number in the trio, in the trinity of Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. And yeah, that makes sense. So again, I don't know which ones to get. I don't. I was thinking that, well, if we're going by big ones, like let's say people's favorite superheroes that are polled like in the world, like via country. Number 2, we actually haven't seen is Wonder Woman. Number 2 is Wonder Woman. So so out of the Trinity for DC, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, she hasn't come yet. That'll be really big. But she's number 2. The number 1 superhero in the world is Spider-Man. Spider-Man had like 68 different countries that just he was the most popular in. That means, and so the first appearance Spider-Man, the first one animated with sound, first Marvel one, a lot of history with that. And there's only 1,000 of them. Eddie Rizzo Batman, yes, that is the first one in the first series, the first ultra rare. But the Eddie Rizzo Batman is not a first appearance. It's a first edition, but it's not a first appearance. The first appearance goes to that Todd McFarlane. Spider-Man, that is a first appearance, which people are going to love. And again, there's only 1,000 of them. That's 750 less than the what do you call it? Than the Eddie Rizzo Batman. So it's the first Marvel, the first one, and that's also a former president's favorite superhero. I don't think any other president has ever said who their favorite superhero was. When President Obama was asked, regardless of how you feel about him saying, "Oh yeah, my favorite superhero is probably Spider-Man." You can't ever take that away. That a sitting president says that. I didn't care for his policies, but like, god damn, do I want to shake that man's hand. Almost did once. McGuire Air Force Base. We were on the same flight line. It was glorious. Moving on. Have you ever gotten gems from Telegram groups as they are cheaper? I haven't. I was really close. I don't. Ray Fixie does it all the time. If you want to talk to him, be like, oh yeah, go to this person. Message him on Twitter. I almost for that second him, I wound up the guy that I was supposed to go into it with. I forget his name that I was supposed to do it with. He's like, yeah, we do an escrow service. They're trusted. You give your US trading dollars, USDT to them. I give my collectible to them, and then they give it to us. And it makes sense, but I can't do it. I couldn't do that because one, I didn't want to be screwed out of 2,600 US dollars. Two, I would have found out where he was, and uh, he would never do that to anyone again. So I did not want to put myself in a position where, one, I go to premeditated crime thinking, and then two, yeah, I just didn't, yeah, bad. So I didn't. I chose to be like, you know what, this dude's got he's got him up for 3,300, 3,400 gems. I'll just pay the extra $800 and buy him. And not only that, but every time I put in $350 worth of gems, I have to pay 380, whether it's from my bank fee, I don't know, whatever reason. That's just what happens. So I actually wound up paying probably like $1,000 extra for it, but I just, for my peace of mind, that's why I did that. So I have not done it in Telegram groups buying gems or anything else. Oh, hiccups. Maxwell Cook says, does that make you a knight? That says knee. I don't think I can bring you to a shrubbery. Knee. Some people have asked me recently a couple of times if I'm like the most invested in OMI or OMI, if I'm the one that put in the most money. JP put in like $300,000 before he went to Solana, if not 400,000 before he went to Solana, like doubled his money and then bought more. Got in again. So I don't know how much he put in. I assume 500,000 by this point. I only put in about 400, maybe 400,000. So I am probably in the top 50. Well, top wallets. I mean, if you add them all up together, it's probably like top 200, top 190 or something like that. But as far as actually people who invested the most money, a lot of people that invested that have around as much OMI as I do or more, they got in years ago. So I am probably in the top 50, if not top 25 of people that put. Not many people are liquid for that much money, and it took me a while to do it. So like again, most people for angel investors, they give like 25 grand, $50,000. They don't put in $400,000. I saying that out loud makes me recognize how crazy this all is. But so yeah, I'm probably maybe even like top 20, top 15 of people that put in the most money. JP's definitely up there with me at probably a little higher. Omar Youssef, congrats for exceeding Randy 100 million OMI. Thank you. Means a lot. Legacy Bermuda says, whoop, whoop, whoop. How y'all doing? If you had to choose one, it will be OMI or veve. As far as NFTs, I guess it depends which one. If I'm going to have like, $1,000 of like, Myrmicornos, like, no, I'd rather have OMI. But if it's, a couple million OMI, or if it's a Harley Quinn, I'm probably going to take that Harley Quinn. The ultra rare, because there's only 500 of those. And again, I cannot stress this enough. There are not a lot of people in here right now. I've seen this in Pokemon before, where one of these certain amounts of cards, they don't show up every so often. They don't show up that often. When they go on eBay, you have a bunch of people trying to fight for it. And if a couple of those people, it just takes 2 or 3 millionaires to go and really drive that price up, whether it's Donnie, if it's him, anything with a low mint number, yeah, definitely take a look for those. Again, Spider-Man, the world's favorite superhero. There's only 1,000 of them. There's 1,000 of them. It's the first one, the animated, the sound, and then that's bananas. That's Jesus. It's gonna go to the moon. This says, do you have these feelings from Tasha? That's I've thought about this before, where if she were to come back, because I actually, long story short, you're gonna find out some real stuff about Randy here. We were engaged in 2014, and we were supposed to get married in spring of that year. She goes to tell her mom, because her mom still lived in Ukraine at that point. Her mom was sick; she wouldn't be able to make the wedding, so she goes there, and while she's in Ukraine, and this is like the world the universe conspiring against me. Civil war breaks out in Ukraine. Eastern Ukraine wanted to break away, because what happened was, I don't know how much of this I can talk about. There was an election, and they chose not to go into the European Union. And then some outside government agency initiated a coup to oust that sitting president and put in a pro-European Union president, pretty much taking a play out of America's playbook in the 1950s when we took out Iran's president and put in a pro-American one. That some random government outside agency did the same thing with Ukraine, putting in a pro-European Union president, and Eastern Ukraine's like, nope, not having it. Civil war broke out, like literally like two of her friends die in a bombing in Donetsk, and she's like, yeah, I can't come back. So she stayed there and fought, and I remember we would talk on this app called Viber, and I remember it was like getting worse and worse. Like, probably wasn't eating that well. I remember in like August of that year, I realized I hadn't talked to her for like a little over a week. I was like, all right, it's a lot, and obviously middle of a war, and I couldn't, like, I was so close to going, but I was under contract with the United States military, and I couldn't. So in September of that year, about a month later, I read an article that said that Germany had a shipment of gold, about $100 million worth, running through Ukraine. It got hit, and $100 million worth of gold was stolen. I would like to think that Natasha had put a team together, hit the train, and she's just chilling. That's my hope for her. She was also, I don't know if we'd really go together now. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really in the private investigating scene anymore. I really left a lot of the, even like military stuff. I just, too tired, man. I couldn't do it. Like, I was talking to my friend and watched the podcast with Master Sergeant Justin Bright that I did. He's been in for like 21 years. If I was called back today, I would want to go back in the military, but I think I could do more for the world by just getting a lot of money. So as a long, and I think I'll always love her. I don't know if that will be a, but if she came back, it'd probably be different. Probably wouldn't be able to do anything. So, Justin, I hope that answers your question. It is time for my 30-minute Patreon member shout out, and courtesy of Justin reminding me of Natasha. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I hope you're happy, Justin. All right, moving on. Gary O says, congrats. Death Bunny says, anyone know when the next AMA will be? I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's in my calendar. Let's see what we got here. It is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when the next AMA is. I don't think I'll be streaming that. I'm sure somebody will. Let me know if you want me to stream it. Bad Hair Club says, dude, 100 million, ha ha ha, tripping. 103 million. Maxwell close that tomorrow. Thanks, dude. Grandmaster Mawa says you need 1 billion OMI by 2027. I mean, I'm gonna try to get 105 now. I'm gonna try to get 2 million more. And I'll have 100 million by next year. But I also think that this does give me a little. Excuse me. This does give me a little room to play with things, where I can go and. If I see another stock or another coin or anything, a project that's super undervalued, I could throw in 100 grand, like hell, even $1 million, and it could be really good. This type of opportunity comes maybe once every 10 years. Technology is moving a lot quicker now, so maybe instead of this coming along once every 10 years, now it'll come along maybe once every 8 years or 5 years. Maybe by the end of the decade, we'll see something different. I will never put in 90% of my net worth into anything again. I don't even think I would put 40% of my net worth into anything again. Because again, when this goes to 10 cents and I have $10 million, I don't want to put $4 million into something. It's bananas. Yeah, putting a couple hundred grand in, yeah, no big deal. Even a million at some point, depending on where the coin is, how much I have, could be okay. But going 90, I can't do that anymore. That's just not going to be feasible for me. Maxwell Cook says, we'll be an hour after the drop. They aren't about to miss that drop either. Doesn't says, will there be a veve men's only AMA? I mean, I don't think so. The reason that they're doing women AMAs. Oh, Ashley. Yes. I'm sorry. I think they'll be doing because they're doing a woman AMA only because there is a mostly men. Like if you go and look at my engage audience, I have 97.7, pretty much 98% male audience. There's 2.3 female. That actually has more than doubled from like a couple months ago. So yeah, that is my audience. So I don't think there'll be a men only veve AMA. Kurt says, I saw the veve community talking about a project called Kaleidoscope recently. Have you heard anything about it? As always, thanks for the investing, the time on these live streams, Randy. We're all grateful. Yeah, no, I like these. And I think people expect them to. I noticed that most everyone else, most of the other YouTube streamers and video makers, they have jobs. Like they're very, very busy. And because I don't, because I'm retired, I feel like kind of I owe it to the rest of the community, saying like, okay, listen, everybody else is busy with their lives. They make videos when they can, they answer when they can. But I think being able to go and talk to you guys like this, I think that helps. I think that I want to grow the hobby. I want, because I want to have everyone that's been following me since last year, the Pokemon and Tesla days, made money already. Made a lot of money. This is just going to be another thing to put another notch on my belt. So like, see, he's right. He really cares about his people. People have been following from the beginning. Made butt tons of money. Yeah. So I mean, I want to share the wealth. I want to go and make sure everyone. So for anyone thinking about, I'm thinking about switching from Twitch to YouTube for streaming. Do you like how the streaming is set up on YouTube? Actually, what I can do, I can just go in. Why, yes, Ashley, I do like how the streaming is set up on YouTube. I see how long I've been streaming for. Oh, I have 69 viewers there. Everyone comment nice down below for the 69. 39 likes. I like it, Ashley. That was my buddy Ashley. She is she's married to my friend Jesse. I served with Jesse in the military. I went to see them recently in Washington. Yeah, it was a good time. They're fun. Maxwell Cook says, at Justin, I assume you haven't listened to them then. Justin says, like, so we don't, it looks like we feel so sorry for the women's. No, I mean, it's, a lot of the AMAs are men. I feel like a lot of people here are men. Alice Green says, OMI is a joke. Like, the best joke ever that makes us rich, sure. Gary O says, a whale is selling 95 million every week. He'll run out soon. Okay. Let him. Yeah, Gary O. That's a good point. If whales sell 100 million every week, that's not a lot. Like, you could sell 100 million in a day, and it's not even 5% of the average daily volume. You can't really, like, Warren Buffett says, like, yeah, you can literally do, like, 30% of the average daily volume and not really affect the price. And that's talking about stocks. Like this, if he's doing, again, even if it's 100 million a day, that's 5% of the average daily volume. We're over 10 million. Let me make sure right now. Yeah, average daily volume is 9.4 million for 24 hours. So the 24-hour, so again, 100 million is maybe like 6 or 7%. That's fine. That's fine. They can do that every day. Gary O, let's get them. Let's get the word out. Horst Schlama says, I'm so mad I only bought a few OMI when it was low. Yeah, same. Razcial says, no utility currently, but when they do, this will jump to all-time and higher. 2 to 4 cents in my opinion. 2 to 4 cents is probably by November. I guess, yeah, agreed. The utility will make this jump. Justin says, go point about the recovery. Yeah. Forrester Hunter says, what up, OMI homies? Yo, what up, fam? Yo, it's Ripple Rick. Says, once we jump to immutable, the pace we are now will be nothing. It's going to bring a lot of people. Going to immutable is fine, but it's really getting on other exchanges. Yeah, and the market. I hope you guys realize they haven't done any marketing yet. Like, they barely, like the not five Rogers and Cowan that have like Justin Bieber. They haven't really, like, have you seen any ads? Like, have you really seen an aggressive marketing campaign? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, 2 months was bearish, so it can't be compared. Yeah, that's true. And a lot of this was in like a big correction. A lot of the trading sideways and down we've done, that was in a big correction. Obviously, we're still in this, this bull cycle. This will continue for a long time. Probably through the end of next year. But yeah, good times. Mr. A says, hi guys, let's go wait for the big exchanges and utility going to be crazy. Got me crazy. Ripple Rick says, yeah, no doubt. Mr. A says, I just wish I bought more at the 0.0015 when it was just going down and down. Because again, at that point, it could have gone down and it could have gone to 0.0005. That would have been insane. But yeah, I'm glad we did a lot of this too. Horslama says, how much you have? 103 million, baby. Ripple Rick says, the new ways to burn OMI will be nuts. Can't wait for that also. Super Duper Hank says, hopefully OMI on Coinbase soon as well. Yeah, I would say by the end of the year, probably get there. Asshole Cook is, them slipping out more Artist Alley before immutable switch is so nice, knowing it will flood OpenSea with veve quality. And a lot of the stuff they have on OpenSea is really, it's okay, it's good, but it's really not like that good. And looks like, according to Mikey Veve, it looks like we have that nice cup and handle making there. And then James Hook says, yes, the full cradle Fibonacci loop-de-loop. Very bullish signs. I don't even know what that means, if that's really professional or not. I do know the cup and handle, though. Moving on. Justin says, get 101 million, Randy. You know you can sell earlier. I actually have 103 million right now. You can sell early. So I have 103 million. At 103, not 130, 103. And I will have 2 more million probably by the end of the week, latest Monday. So I'll have 105, which would be great. Only one link says, can we all please use some common sense? Yes, whales are dumping right now. Yes, they're taking profits. Would you rather they do this later? Do you see the prices tanking? Everything is still up. Yeah, so despite the fact that whales are dumping, we're still staying pretty strong. We're still staying steady. And again, only one link is absolutely correct. I would much rather them do it all right now before the big pump comes, because if they try to do it later, suddenly, if doing 100 million now, selling 100 million, what was it cost everybody? 450,000 to buy that up? What happens when that's 10 cents and it costs $4.5 million for everyone to pump that up? So yeah, I'd rather people dump, or I'm sorry, if it's 100 million at 10 cents, that's $10 million that everyone has to buy up. So yeah, I would much rather them do them do it now. So good points. Good points. Only one link. That's why you're in my meow gang. My meow gang. Justin says, at OMI Queen Hodl. Yes, agreed 100%. George 17 says, will not be considered a president. LOL. Watch. Will not be considered. Obama. I mean, he was already. I mean, it's not like you can really erase that. Can you? No, I don't think you can erase a presidency. You can make the argument that, let's say, if Joe Biden, let's say, something happens and Kamala Harris takes over, people are really more going to recognize it as President Kamala Harris's presidency if she takes over, within his first year, which I actually am in a pool on that. It might happen. I shouldn't laugh about that, but so you can make that argument that even though Joe Biden was elected, it probably wouldn't be considered his presidency if he only serves less than a year before Kamala Harris takes over. John Calive says, thank you, appreciate the breakdown. No problem. Gareth Swall says, is USDT the same as USD, or is the value just... It's the same. Rothschild says, 0.0075 is my average. I just bought and left it alone. Should have dollar cost average, but no utility. I didn't want to put more money I will if they show utility and if it's under 1 cent. Yeah, I think we get utility. Well, I don't know. The utility is definitely coming, but I think a lot of other people, because a lot of big names, Tommy Ballieu and Altcoin Daily and Crypto R Us, are talking about it, and CoinBureau.com is talking about this. So I think some of the utility, some of the catalysts are going to start to get cooked in before we actually do get the utility. That being said, probably gonna be like next month. But again, by next month, I think we're at 1 cent. Also, at 103 million. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Times 0.0098. Nope, 97. 978. 975. So pretty much at 0.00975, I would be a millionaire then. I would not have to go and actually 974, 972, 971. Pretty much at 0.0097, that is all I need now to become a millionaire. And then Ashley says, "Kay, love you," and she says, "69, dude, 69." Ah, I love her so much. I'm gonna go. I love you too. All right, moving on. Horse Shlama says, "What do you think of Pride?" I think that I should have gotten Pride when it was 1.4K. That's when I should have gotten Pride. I didn't get it, and now it's double that at 2.9K. I think that's one of those that what I really do want. Yes, I want a lot of sets, but I want all the sets from the first season. Again, just as a collector, what I've seen in Pokemon, the first what do you call it? That first set, base set, nothing comes close to that. Nothing comes close to base set because that's the first that's the beginning of it all. Guarantee you the same thing happens here with the first season. It's the first. You're gonna have your niche pockets. You're gonna have people like high-end art trying to get Javincis. Like the Javincis be like Charizard Gold Stars or whatever. Still very valuable. But that first set is just something that everyone's gonna want. And not everyone can get it. There's only 150 people that could ever get those completed sets, and just that's because of Donnie, heckin' Donnie. Moving on. Justin says the drops are feeling more serious day by day. They are. There's a lot more people trying to get into them. Investor Ali, what's going on, brother? It's been a while. And you're right, Investor Ali. You originally had like 50 million OMI. I don't know how much you have now, but the student surpasses the master. You were once my senpai, still are one of the first people to ever invite me to Dubai. I've had multiple people invite me now. I have 103 million OMI now. I hope you're proud. Did I make you proud? Was I a good brown person? Red and Z says, "What up, gang? Good luck tomorrow morning." Yes, good luck, everybody. Fuzmagoot. How? Wait, 10:47. Okay, good. I'm only 16 minutes behind on comments. Fuzmagoot says, "Do you ever feel that your ex not coming back to the States was divine intervention?" Well, I think probably just random luck. I mean, could be we're in a simulation. Again, I am probably one of the luckiest people on the earth, just because, like, let's say, and humor me for a second. I think that we're all in a simulation. I think this is a game. I think we are all just computer code, and somebody is playing me. I am the avatar, and somebody is using credits in this game. And what this person did, the strategy that they used, they got a really, really, really bad luck roll. Like their avatar, born in Peru, third world country. Like, the fudge is this? This is what you give me? Yeah, I don't care if he's got good intelligence. I don't care if he's got good, like, whatever. I can't use any of that if he's going to be in Peru, in, like, a third world country. So what they did, I'm thinking, is that they say, you know what? I'm going to take all of my stats that I could put into intelligence or this or that, and I could put it all into luck. Luck. And what happens? Get adopted. Oh, okay. Gets a good chance to use his brain a little bit in the U.S. Some stuff happens, and yeah, I've been extraordinarily lucky. And maybe if I would have stayed with Natasha, should have came back and would have got married, probably would have died. I don't know. I don't know. We probably would have just. I would not be here right now. I can tell you that. It would be. I might have stayed in the military. I don't know. I would not be in this one bedroom apartment with no AC. She would not have that. And we got a $5 super chat from Raythak saying we are all avatars of Dashi. It's so weird how a kid from Peru gets adopted by, this family, and randomly, sporadically, my friend Lilith from Austria comes to visit. Take her into Lloyd's. Look at Dashi. Me and Daffy's paths should never have crossed, but they did. Oh, sweet God of mine. Yeah, this should not have happened. All of this right here should not have been, but it did, and I think I'm hoping the world will benefit from it in the future. Where was I? Okay, where was I? Okay. Brendan Z says, "What up, gang? Look for tomorrow. Thank you. Just says, dude, crazy story. I saw a girl from Ukraine as well. Interesting. Nice. Brendan Z says, I'm Ukrainian. Oh, Brendan Z, привет. Меня зовут Randy. Как вас зовут? Good. Horst Schlama says, what do you think of Pride in terms of price on OpenSea? Some people are going to FOMO the fudge out. Ray Fixie's got a bunch of them. I could picture that being 20 grand. No problem. I picture that being a couple of ETH. Grandma Smile says, would you be attracted to the female version of yourself? I tend to like white women. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Opposites attract. My friend Colton's the same exact way. Big black dude, jacked, and he's just like, yeah, I love me some snow bunnies. I was like, okay, me too. Probably why we get along so well. So no, probably not. Grandma Smile says, technology is moving fast, but people think 4K gaming is the future. It's stupid. The sweet spot is 120 frames per second, 240 gigahertz, 1440p. Beyond that, the eye can't see any changes. I would like to think that they could. And we got Kevin Mack with a $1 super chat. Thank you, Kevin Mack. Muchas gracias for that. Every dollar counts. Oh, Ash Weasel says, what would you say to sometime doing a spooky game stream with Ash Weasel? Keep going to the amazing work, my babe. So good to see you doing big things. Oh, Ash Weasel, I love you so much. Yes, I will totally do a spooky game. So this is actually on my tablet, if you couldn't tell from the video I sent you, Ash Weasel. But yes, I would totally do a spooky video game stream with you. I could probably do it on my tablet, right? I hope. Emulator? Yeah. I would totally do that. I love you. I miss you so much. Tell Jess I said hi. Tell the girls I say hi. She has doggos. 2 doggos, and I love them so freaking much. Love you, babe. All right, where was I? I would like to think, Grandmaster Model, you know how some people say, like, oh yeah, if you have, what do you call it? Was it carbon monoxide? Apparently that's undetectable. You wouldn't be able to tell? I think I could tell. And also, I think my eyes are quick enough to see stuff beyond things that normal people's eyes can't see. Probably not. I just like to think that I can. Justin says, we're all dudes. What was that one from, was it Keenan Kel? No, it was Good Burgers. Like, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. Mike A says, congrats on the 100 million, Randy. Can't wait for the OMI Millionaire vid soon. It's got to reach 0.0097. I'll be a millionaire. Soon. Investor Ali says, your views and likes have done a 2x since I last hopped on alive. Yeah, honestly, and this is nighttime. When I stream at like 12:15, like tomorrow, you'll see like you'll see 100 people on the stream. Like I think my max concurrent view is like 117. And yeah, so I think last time I saw you, I probably had 2,500 subscribers, give or take. I have 4,000 now, so it's really good. Thanks, Investor Ali. It's good to have you. Good to have you back. Luke Magnuson says, thanks for the content as always. Great stuff. Really appreciate it. Oh, well, thank you, Luke. It's good to be here. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Grandma Smile says, I just have a little over 1 million OMI. Gonna wait till it's 2 million, then I'm cashing out. Really? Fascinating. I would not, but it's all you. You do what you think is best. Ethan Youngberg says, Randy, what do you think the most undervalued NFT on veve is? Honestly, and I don't collect them, but I'm going to say one of the comics. I don't know which one, but the comics are just, they shoot up so, like, literally any amount of money. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. Any amount of money that you put into these blind boxes for comics, you make your money back and then some. It doesn't matter what you get. Common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, secret rare, even the commons, you make your money back and more. There is zero reason not to put any money into comics. Zero reason. But I don't know, undervalued. I want to say Harley Quinn, but that Harley Quinn, the Pew one, pew. No, and I'll show you real quick. All right, now you notice on him, for edition type, it says first appearance. That first appearance means something. The first appearance Harley Quinn that we have is on number 3. Where'd it go? Yeah, Batman Black and White Series 3. Why that? You're like, well, the Batman Black and White one. I thought the Harley Quinn was the red, white, and black. Red, black, and white. I don't know why this is doing this. I don't know why I can't go and. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's the Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. This one is the one that has the first appearance on it. The other Harley Quinn does not. The other Harley Quinn has a first edition, I believe. I'm going to go and check just to make sure. I don't want to spread any misinformation. So let me go and take a look-see. Even though, come on. Yeah, the Harley Quinn, the Steve Pugh Harley Quinn, this bad girl, that is a first edition, which is fine, but that first appearance, do not mistake that. So because of that reason, I would say, because I mentioned in my video, go watch that, the him and Donnie, why I bought 2 hymns, is because him is that first appearance. There's only 300 of them ever made, and it's $3,800. Oh, there's one for $3,800 now. From a guy named Waldo. That is interesting. I might buy a third hymn next. If that is still there, if that is still the same price, I'm going to buy that on Monday. Or whenever I get the money. I don't know when that'll be. Because it's a lot. Honestly, if I go and get a comic tomorrow, it's a secret rare, immediately selling that, immediately getting him. If I get that. I don't know if I will or not. So yeah, I think him. I think he's probably the most. The other one that I'm looking at that is not as undervalued, but still pretty undervalued, is the Ghostbusters logo. The platinum one, not the gold, the platinum. Because the gold one, it just says it's season 1, it's a secret rare. I don't even know if the platinum one is it's a first edition. That it's not the first appearance. I think the first appearance is the actual Ghostbusters logo. Was the first appearance, but that Ghostbusters logo, there's 2,400 of them. The Ghost Appearance Platinum, there's only 200 of them, so 33% less of them than the hymns, and it is $8,200. So I would say the hymns are still more undervalued than the Ghostbusters logo, that one. But that's because him has that first appearance, only 300 of them. Yeah, that's why I have 2. Actuary 1776 says, what do you expect the prices to be on the assets that are immediately transferable to immutable? Are we talking 3, 5, or 10x? It depends. Like the Mondo series, maybe a couple x. But the art stuff, like the Ron English and the Frank Kozik, yeah, I could picture 10x, no problem. No problem. That ultra rare Labbit from Frank Kozik, that's $15,000. No problem. Because what is there, 888 of those? If I go and do my checks here, right. Come on, where's it go? Okay. Oh yeah. So not only, this Backstab Smorkin Labbit, that guy, which I own one of, 888 of them, and I got it luckily for 1,000, and there's 50% on the market. Oh, it actually went down 1,400. It was like 1,600 the other day. Again, I got mine at 1,000. So the fact that you can get that one, it increased 40% in like a week is bananas. But that's something, $14,000 for 888 of those. Yeah, no problem, no problem at all. I'm not selling mine. Like when a bunch of these go up, let's say my $35,000 in these NFTs goes to $200,000. I'm not selling any of them. These are going to be here. Honestly, what I might do, if veve doesn't do this, if Komi doesn't do this by themselves, I might have it put in my will that these guys, my set, if I get a whole if I get a whole the season 1, if I get all of them, I'll have that be in a museum, like on my land in the Veveverse. Chaveztopia 2.0, Chaveztopia, the real one, is actually in Antarctica. Link down below for that. But yeah, so that's what I might do. I might just have it be in a museum. Like, this is Chavez. These were Chavez's NFTs when he was alive. So I might do that. Investor Ali says, been busy with a few other things recently and haven't been able to focus on my Earth 2 portfolio. What's new this past month of Earth 2? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have EPLs, being able to buy names like Chaveztopia or Chavez City or the real Randy Chavez City, stuff like that. We have a bunch of Essence right now. We have jewels, so many different types of jewels, like 7 or 8 types, and they're all just no utility yet, so they're super undervalued. I buy jewels every single day. We have Ether, we have Mentars, there's so much crazy stuff. All you have to do is log in for your Earth 2 account, every day for 2 weeks. You'll get a bunch of free Mentars, slot them with jewels. You'll start gathering Ether. You can turn that into Essence with the click of a button. Right now, Essence is about 2.5 cents, 2.5 cents per Essence. I don't even know how many I have right now. Let's go with Earth 2. In the portfolio, Vaporeon. Ooh, I got some Ether. All right. I have 8,870 Essence, so 8,870 times 0.025. I got about 220 doll hairs in Essence. Very nice. If I go to resources, ooh, 42 jewels. Very nice, very nice. So I'm literally getting a couple hundred jewels each week, which is nice. Samala says, whales with tens of billions of OMI can become trillionaires if it reaches $10, probably in, he says 15 years, I'll say 20 years. Tens of billions is a lot. I don't think, maybe a couple people have like 1 or 2 billion. I actually know 2 people that have a billion or more, at least 2, maybe 3. But they're not, I don't think they're, again, even if it reaches $10 in 20 years, at the end of 2040, it's $10 billion for them. I mean, they'll be fine. Normal people don't really need that much. The only reason why I want to make as much as I can is just for animal conservation. Just make every animal no-kill shelter. Again, Steve Irwin had donated, I think, about $10 million to the conservation effort before he died. I want to not only do that, I want to surpass that. And I could do that relatively, not easily, but I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility for me to have $100 million by the time I'm 40. If I just hodl OMI, I'll get that. But I again, I'm only 30, so yeah. Brandy NH says, I messaged you on Twitter with some pics of my daughter's Pokemon cards. All right, let me take a look. Okay, sorry. It's gonna go. I might have to look at that a little later, depending, because this will just get lost in the Twitterverse. Where you at, girl? Oh my! I have so many unread messages. I'm so sorry, guys. I will accept that. Oh my! Oh wow. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of some Pokemon stuff here. These are in my wheelhouse. So that Ancient Mew, that one right there, there's a couple of them. I'm not sure which one that is. If that's like Superman condition, it might be worth like, $50. The rest of these are unlimited. That Mewtwo is from the base set. It is an unlimited. And it says unlimited because look at that shadow. that shadow means it's unlimited. If that had no shadow, it would be shadowless. If it would have a first edition stamp under here, that would also have no shadow. That would be first edition shadowless. The Espeons from Neo Discovery, Hypnos from the Fossil set. This is from Neo Discovery. Alexander's from base set 2. This is from the Rocket set. Dark Slowbro and Slowpoke, those are from the Rocket set, I believe, too. So these aren't worth a ton. Let me know if that Houndour is hollow. Let me know if that's hollow. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is unlimited. You know, it's not a first edition, but it's still something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dragonites. Cut a couple Dragonites, Clefairies, Chanseys. Oh, okay. So it looks to me that that Clefairy might be shadowless. If it's in really good condition, there's no scratching on the hollow, that might be worth something. If there's scratches on the hollow, it's like a couple dollars. So I'll get back to you on that. Soldier USAF says, "Hey Randy, congrats on the monster bag, buddy. 4 cents is only 10 times more and less than $10 billion market cap. This will be epic." I think when this goes to a penny and I'm a millionaire, oh my god, I can't believe, like, this is winning the lottery. This is winning the lottery. I've won the lottery so many times in life, just again getting adopted out of Peru. Going into the Air Force at the right time, not having any like terrible deployments. The one deployment I went on was pretty good, and just going and meeting so many cool people. Again, that's how I met Ash Weasel down there through her husband Jesse, and visiting again. You've seen a couple of the people that I served with on my live streams, Master Sergeant Bright, Thompson, Aria Realty as well, and yeah, I get a lot of good feelings from all those guys, but. Going to college, realizing that college was not the right thing for me, that I did not want to become an X-ray technician, or I did, but I didn't want to go to school. Getting a job at this private bank, partnering up with one of the most beautiful men in history, Daniel Hardwick, who's my partner, my business partner. I could not have done this without him. He just inculcated in me the best of the best, like, business ethics and just how to deal with people, how to sell, how to just took me under his wing. God, he's such a good dude. Good dude. And yeah, when I met him, I had less than $3,000 to my name. And now I have more than $500,000, and I will be a millionaire by next month. I'm going to give him a big call. I'm going to give him like a big hug and kiss and be like, "I love you, man." What was the question? I'm like getting emotional here. Yeah. So this is, and for those of you that missed the stream this morning, I had this thought in my head. I was like daydreaming the other day, and when this goes, again, 1 cent, 2 cent, it'll probably be relatively quickly. I had this daydream in my head that it passes 1 cent, and then like 2 hours later it goes to 2 cents. And the status that I would write on Facebook would be, took me 30 years to make my first $1 million. Took me 2 hours to make my second million. I thought that would be pretty clever. I don't know if that'll happen or if it'll be a couple weeks apart. Either way, I'll make that thing on Facebook though. Ross, and again, these numbers are not outside the realm. Like even 10 cents by the end of this year is not outside the realm of possibility. I think 3 to 5 cents. I think 10 cents is a little much by the end of this year. But again, all of this massive catalyst, all this time, all of this consolidating from the last 7 months. Are just coming to a close, and it's just going to create the hugest squeeze ever. It's going to be bananas. Ross says, last week, Whale sent 8 billion tokens to exchanges, saw on OMI Whale Watchers, and minus selling, there is still a lot left. I guess waiting any delays, we could see a dump. What do you think? I still have that first edition Neo Genesis box, which is worth like $35,000, $33,000. I will take a hit on that if we dump to like 0.0025. I'll sell it super cheap. Veve Darklink, if you're here, I know I said $33,000. I'll sell it for you. Like if we go down to 0.0025, I'll sell for you even cheaper. Yeah, I'll take a hit on that because I would want more. I'd want more on me. Ash Weasel says, ah ha 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 ha. Justin says, Gerald Ford predicted the first female president would be female vice president filling the spot. He could be right. Could be right. Rosal says, with Altcoin and Coin Bureau hyping veve, I have a feeling veve is ready for immutable, and they have stepped up their AD game. I believe so too. Ryan Merrick says, Crypto RS was talking about OMI on his stream tonight, and dollar cost averaged OMI live. So I actually put in a $5 super chat on his live stream, but he didn't answer just yet. Sorry for the hydration. I needed to. I missed my 60-minute Patreon member shout out. Before I get to that, yeah, I super chatted him. I was like, hey, I have over 100 million OMI now. Is that enough? I don't know if he... I might actually have more OMI than he does. Just because, again, he might have put in $50,000, $100,000 into it. Putting $350,000, $400,000 into this is a lot. So I might actually have more than he does. It's crazy to say. So yeah, moving on. My 60-minute Patreon member shout out. I guess because Ash Weasel's been down there. Hopefully she's still watching me. This one's dedicated to you, Ashley. Till the end, I will be with you. We will know that our dreams come true. All the times that we have been through. You will always be my best friend. Remember when we first met? I've known you since I don't know when. That was from the original Pokemon soundtrack. It's called Best Friends. So good, so good. I don't know if that is the one where I can't play it on here. I think we'll get demonetized. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. I love it. Non-Fungible Wonderful says, Pineapple Gang, my brother. All right, let me give a shout out to Non-Fungible Wonderful right here, because I have listened to the song probably about 6 times by now. It's the Immutable X Anthem. Came out literally 23 hours ago. The Immutable X Anthem. It's just so good. I don't know. The one person who gave that a dislike is just bananas. It is 1 minute 46 seconds long. It just makes it pop. It's just so good. I love it. If you don't love it, then you're wrong. I am going to give myself a like here. Give me 58 likes. Thanks, Chavez. No problem, Chavez. You're welcome, Chavez. Frank Zabaka says, congrats, Randy. Oh, well, thank you. Slava says, would you sell a Pride now to buy a Reso or wait till Pride 10K? Pride will probably moon first, just because that might have the ability to go on OpenSea before DC does. But I wouldn't, if I had a Pride, I wouldn't sell it. I would just try to buy the Reso at some point if I could. Justin says, at Ryan Merrick, what did he say? I don't know. I'll watch after this. Brendan Z says, it's family vlogs. Brendan Z, Pineapple Gang. So there was this we used to have what's called a milk monitor in basic training, where it's like east side or west side milk monitor, where, because we had to have 3 non-caffeinated, non-carbonated beverages. So I would have like 2 glasses of water and like a chocolate milk if I could. Sometimes I didn't have chocolate. Basic training in the Air Force was a little more bougie. We had chocolate milk. But when they would run out of milk or chocolate milk, they would have to go, east side, west monitor. And then like they would come over like, what do you need? What do you need? Like, oh, we need some milk. We need some water, Gatorade, whatever. So there was this one dude, I forget his name, but he would go, west side milk monitor. And I remember a TI going like, all right, you 2 gangster for this job. You switch out with him. They're like, what? I was like, oh, it was awesome. Because he would do like the west side milk. It was great. It was hysterical. Brendan Z says, red pawn, if you don't spawn in USA, it's a bad down. Yeah, it's a bad beat. If you don't spawn, it's a bad spawn. But I spawned in Peru, and now I'm in America. Raythax, that $5 super chat said, we are all avatars of Dashi. Brendan Z says, Dashi is the watcher from What If. Dude, Dash? Yeah. Dashi's been there with me for years now. Just says, get Dashi some new bling. So, fortunately / unfortunately, this does not come off. That is just glued or just a part of Dashi's being right now. Booze Magoo says, Pineapple Gang. The Grovertron says, I need a Dashi in my life. Lost all my friends. Oh, sad face. Non-Funded Wonderful says, hey, we here. Ryan Merrick says, at Justin, he said it was a great project and has lots of room to grow with a few great catalysts coming soon. He then bought some live and added more to his portfolio. I wonder how much he has. Probably enough to surpass me. Non-Funded Wonderful says, Dashy is Pineapple Gang. Dashy is major Pineapple Gang energy. Just says that's neat. And Ash Weasel. Of course, I would totally love to do that live stream with you, my babe. My babe. Kevin Mack, thank you so much for that 99-cent super chat. That $1 does help, goes a long way. That is 430 calories at Taco Bell. Good stuff. Brendan Z says, can't believe how expensive the Bored Apes are. So much growth potential for veve. Agreed 100%. Horse Llama says, when you cash out, if you would have 1.5 million OMI, what would be your plan? If I had 1.5 million OMI, I would hodl for as long as I can. And then I would... I don't know, man. Because at a million OMI... Well, 10 cents is $100,000. So 1.5... cash out 500,000 OMI. Because again, if 1 million at 10 cents is 100,000. So if you cash out 500,000 and you get 50,000, for that 500,000, I would maybe do that. It reaches 10 cents and then use that for a living if you need to. If you don't need to cash out, don't cash out. That's just what I would do. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Most likely, what I'm going to do, what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to hodl through this bull market, through the next bear market, and then through that bull market again after that. Brendan Z says, I'm holding a few of all the good first appearances. Nice. Justin says, I got a secret rare. I'm saving it for OpenSea. Might be a good idea. Star Helix says, yo, Randy, how's your night going? Pretty well. I might have to go soon because I do have to... I streamed for like 2 hours this morning, and I'm probably going to stream... I'm going to stream again for tomorrow morning's drop. Ethan Yumber says, what's the difference between first edition, first appearance? First appearance is better. Like, it goes first appearance, first edition, then like everything else. But first appearance is better, just for collectors. Brendan Z says, LMAO, man's putting veve collectibles in his will. yeah. Kurt says, did the veve team mention when we'll be able to send OpenSea? Not yet. Probably like a month or two. Planet Vampire says, OpenSea could very well be the Mount Gox of NFTs. They just admitted one of their employees was buying NFTs before they were promoted by OpenSea, knowing they were going to. People will go to veve. It's possible. Immutable X is the OpenSea, is going to be used by OpenSea and by veve. So there could be a lot of potential. But yeah, once people know who veve is, veve will allow other NFTs on their platform in the Veveverse, so who knows. The Ember says, hey Randy, just wondering, you love animals so much, and just wondering if you eat mostly plant-based. Unfortunately, I don't. I don't go out and just eat nothing but meat. Although my body does really well on meat, my body does not do well on the vegetarian diets. That being said, I do drink a lot of protein shakes, and I had some keto bars here. Actually, if I have a keto bar left, I am winning. No, I don't need it. I'm fat. It's too late. It's too late at night. I don't need it. It's only 10:30. Honestly, I don't go to bed till like 3:30. So, no, I don't. I tell myself I'm going to make up for all the animals I've eaten in my life just by buying land and conservation and just making animal shelters and maybe trying to attack slaughterhouses. I don't know, just getting better living conditions. That's how I can make up for all the animals I eat, because vegetarian does not work with me. Brandy NH says, thank you, no problem. Omar Kasaja says, Dashi will give us blessings. Dashi always gives that. We had 3% of the secret rares got on the last live stream the other day, so everyone say thanks, Dashi. Jamar says, Randy, let's say OMI does go to 5 to 10 cents. Do you think it may retrace to current prices during crypto winter? Not to current prices. It depends. I could see it losing 50 to 80%. So, let's say it goes to 10 cents, and then by the end of next year, let's say the end of next year is at 10 cents, and then we go into a bear market, like crypto winter, It could easily lose half, if not more. I would say it could go down to a couple cents, but I don't believe that. I don't think we're like bear proof. I do think that we have bear resistance. We have crypto winter resistance. But if the whole market takes a hit, the whole market takes a hit. Rosal says Uniswap, OMI hit 4 cents, Doge hit 75 cents with the perfect storm. veve is brewing. We could hit anywhere in these numbers. Also, this is actually making money. That's also true as well, attached to a big project. Doge had Elon Musk, though. Still does. Yeah. Actuary says, I want a great big green Hulk. Me too. Cavell Anderson, that is fire, low key. Yo, what up, Cavell Anderson? How's it going? I see, dude, Cavell Anderson has been back. I think it was because a little while, like, he didn't have a computer, was borrowing his girlfriend's computer, but back making a bunch of videos. I haven't seen all of them yet today. But yeah, he's, so I do have to watch that before I go to bed. Not Fun Wonderfuls, hey, Mutable X Anthem, boom, boom, boom. Rod Sal says, I hope veve lives up to the amount of people whose lives it can change. Is amazing thinking about it. Even if, let's just say by some chance, we don't have Disney, Star Wars, or Pokemon, we still have the majority of the top 10 brands in that the most highest grossing media franchises of all time. So even if we don't have those, we're still in a very good position, and we're still so far ahead. Like, if Disney were to say, like, hey, you know what, let's say we had an agreement with you, veve, or we see how much money you're making with Marvel, we'll keep that. We're going to keep Star Wars, and we're going to keep our Disney stuff. To get an app like this for them, I mean, veve has like a couple years head start over everyone. And again, right now they have no serious competition as far as NFTs go. And the crypto, yeah, it's just so intricate. It's so beautifully well done. And Alfred Archon is not going anywhere. He's not going to try to be sniped by I mean, he'll try, but I don't think he will. Ross says, yeah, so Non-Fun1 says, what's good for you, Cavell? He says, what up, fam? Where that NFT tape? Star Helix says, do you guys know when the Immutable X move is happening? 3 weeks, give or take. Milham says, what's up, Cavell? Says Mill, what up? Gooseneck says, 100 million OMI, man. 100 million OMI, man, that deserves a t-shirt. I am part of an exclusive club, but not only am I, because there is 195 or more people that have more OMI than I do, but I think there's only a couple dozen people that have put in more money than I have. Because I didn't put this in. If I would have put $400,000 in, in 2019, you know how many billions of coins I would have? It'd be a lot. Non-Fundable says, haha, gotta drop that tape ASAP and working on some new tracks. Very nice. Omar says, are you really planning to go to the Met Gala when we hit higher in OMI? So, for those that don't know, for the uninitiated, AOC had had worn a dress at the Met Gala a couple days ago that said "tax the rich," and it became like very memeable and whatever. And people made such a big deal about it. I was like, and the plates for dinner to get a seat there are only like $30,000 a plate, $35,000. So I was like, listen, I will have no issue next year cashing out $1 million OMI, getting $35,000, $50,000, whatever it is, getting a seat on that gala and going down that red carpet in an OMI suit or an OMI tuxedo or a Comey dress, whatever will make me like the star of the night and bring attention to a Comey, I'll do it. The only issue is like paying the $35,000. That's the easy part. The hard part is actually getting invited. So I had to like rub elbows, like call like military contacts, or call like somebody to try to get in there. I think the only way I could try to do it is maybe Steve Aoki, who we've talked on Discord before in like a voice chat, because he has a trophy Pokemon card. He's got a Pikachu Illustrator. I had a trophy Kangaskhan. A bunch of us were in a voice group chat on Discord one day. So that would be the only thing. I'd have to like spam him on YouTube or spam him on like Twitter or Instagram, whatever. Be like, hey, Pokemon bro, can you help me out trying to get to this gala? Hell, I'll even pay for his seat as well if he wants to do a duo. If he wants to be my date, that's something that I would probably do. That's probably my in for trying to get in there. Or like the Doge millionaire, I could go in and make a video. Hopefully, it goes viral. Be like, I made $1 million at OMI overnight. OMI made me a multi-millionaire. It'd be a great story. It'd be like, man who lives in rundown apartment with no air conditioner becomes millionaire overnight because of OMI. And that's a true story. There is no AC in this place. Moving on. Webcams chat says hi. Oh, webcam chat, get the fudge out of here. The hot girl video stuff. Get the. How do I block you? How do I go and? I can't even. All right. Gooseneck says a sub 100 Spider-Man secret rare will be the most valuable NFT on veve and probably that. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh my god, my freaking eye. Cabell Anderson says I'm a cop the tape ASAP. I'm gonna need that secret rare cover for it. Right, Merrick says you're popular enough to get spam bots now. Yeah, apparently. Omar Gasada says, yeah, I look forward to tomorrow's drop. Girls keep dropping more. Non-fundable wonderful. Ethan says, I'm so glad. I totally understand that vegetarian diet doesn't work for everyone and can't wait for you to save all the animals. I was just wondering because I myself have been vegan for about 4 years. Thank you. I am very happy for people that are vegan and vegetarian, that are conscious of what they eat. My girlfriend doesn't eat meat. She doesn't even eat dairy. The other day, I was over, and it's like, hey, you want some cereal? I was like, okay. I was like, totally down. I love cereal. And it's like, oh, yeah, I have some, like, oat milk in the fridge. I was like, you only have oat milk? Like, you don't have, like, normal milk? And I was just so thrown off. I was like, it's all right, babe. I don't need it. I was just so sad. And then she's like, what? It's like the same thing. I was like, it's completely different. But it's I get it. And I have no issues with oat milk. I was just expecting one thing. And I got another. I was like, yeah. I like even soy milk. Men aren't supposed to drink too much soy because we get, boobies. If that happens. Cavell Ender says, yo, you got to get you on the channel soon, Randy. Would love to chat about some veve. Yo, let's get this bread, Cavell. Let's get this bread. You definitely have a lot more subscribers than I do, so I would totally love to come on your channel and try to take some subscribers with me. Yeah, that'd be great. Message me on Twitter. Justin says, I turned 30 gems into 377 in 2 weeks off comics. Clap it up for Justin. Squidcat says, my prediction is 1.234 cents mid-October. I like it. Non-fundable wonderful says, got you, bro. Omar says, I'm with you there at the Met Gala. Bring Dashy. Oh, that'd be a good idea. PlanetVampire.com says, General, can you do me a favor and get me an invite to dinner with AOC? I don't be dressed like unaware. What I meant by that, not like using some people that, not using, contacting some people that I used to serve with that are in that type of arena. Not saying like, yeah, the Colonel Flack, or General Flack, whatever, yeah, can I go get some tickets? Yeah, no, that wouldn't fly. Although it could if, the only one that I knew that I think is a general right now is probably retired. And I don't think he would have any connections to this. Maybe, unless they had the military thing. Ethan Umber says, do you think Dragon Girl NFT is undervalued? I've been flipping NFTs to try. Yeah, it probably is. How many of the Dragon Girls are there? Let's see. Let us see. Oh my god, I have so many heckin'... Ashley. Let's take a look at the... What'd you say? It was Dragon Girl. She is the last one in Season 1. The last NFT drop in Season 1. So, there's only 888 of her. $2,000 you can get one for. Sorry, 2089. Pretty undervalued. I would probably not my first choice, but yeah, pretty good amount. Because it's a low mint number for that ultra rare. But see, the thing that not that I don't like about it is that you kind of get the same artwork. Like, yes, it's different colors and they're different, but it's the same pose, it's the same artwork. So if you don't like one for the ultra rare for 2,000, you can just get the rare for less than half, for a quarter of the price, and there's 1,000 more mints. And if you don't even want to spend that much, you can get the uncommon for 100. Yeah, so That's why I think him is undervalued a lot more, because there's only one of them. OMI Mike Jack says, this chat be fire. JP says, David was freaking out about OMI Whale Watcher Twitter. 1 billion tokens were sent to exchanges. 1.6 billion was received, which makes you think whales are buying in cheaper. Maybe. JP says, oh, look, a pineapple and Mike Jack. So Jay says, did you try almond milk? I like almond milk fine. I just never, I just didn't want it with my cereal. Homie Mike Jack says, Jamar says, thanks for the reply. I need more OMI, LOL. But we'll wait for the bear market shooting. Oh, so you're gonna wait until like late next year, if not 2023. Good luck, brother. Homie Mike Jack says, Cavell and Non-Fungible Wonderful are goats. Yeah, they're great. They very, very good at what they do. Cavell's very good at YouTube. Again, for those that don't know, Cavell has got a YouTube channel with like 300,000 subscribers. Not this one, but a different one. One last Patreon member shout out, and then I do have to go because my voice is killing me. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos, yum, 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 yummity, yum. Get your sour cream. Yum, 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 yummity, yum. It's like a dream. All right, everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Mr. Mac and Raythax, thank you so much for those super chats. Those do help feed me. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And yes, Taco, is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. I'll see you all for the drop tomorrow, around 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll go from there. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna eat that last keto bar. Meow. Have a good night, Omar. Meow.